Hi there, welcome to Grain TV. It's Wednesday, June 8th, and another update in the market. Let's take a look at Grain Edge's trading platform and see where we closed. In Chicago, soybeans continuing to crush it out of the park, giving up 39 to the upside. We were as high as 45 higher on the day at one point, but backed off a little bit. Corn managing only a penny and a quarter change higher, while wheat continued to move higher, gaining 8.5 cents. Let's start with some of the news out today. First of all, overnight, China's May trade data showed soybeans were up about 10% versus April in terms of their imports. If you look at year-to-date imports, starting in January all the way through May data, then they are running at a clip that's almost 15% over the same time period last year. That's extremely bullish for soybeans. Also in China news, they were again in the market for U.S. beans, buying 132,000 metric tons of old crop beans. That adds on to the last few days where they had bought 205,000 of new crops. So overall, continuing to see strong demand for soybeans, and when you add that into the weather issues that the traders are looking at, obviously we're getting some explosive action in soybeans. Other news, Agrium, a farm retailer, their CEO in their press release today said that they are looking for smaller acres than what USDA had reported in March. They're pegging the acres for corn to be somewhere around 91 to 92 million versus mid-90s is what USDA reported. And of course at the end of June is when we will get the latest round of acreage numbers from USDA, so we'll have to wait for that. In the meantime, weekly ethanol data was also again supportive. We saw stocks of ethanol drop by over 500,000 barrels to down to 20.2 million barrels on the week, and production was up a whopping 46,000 barrels today, eclipsing 1 million barrels per day 1 million barrels per day production for the first time in quite some while. Now, at the end of this week, there's going to be the USDA crop report that comes out. That we talked about yesterday in terms of old crop and what traders were looking for there. Let's look today at the new crop estimates, and these are sort of a continuation of what traders thought for old crop. In particular, they look for carryout in wheat to continue to grow. Wheat is expected to see almost 1,045 million bushels versus 1,029 last month. And again, that's on the tails of higher old crop carryout because of weaker exports, as well as good production, especially in the winter wheat states of Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, where they've had really good reports coming out of the field there as they're underway in harvest. In corn and beans, again, looking for lower carryout in new crop. Most of that is a result of the carryout being lowered in old crop. So, look at that soybean number. We started with expectations of new crop being in the 450 million bushel carryout range just back before the May report, and of course USDA shocked everyone with a 305 million bushel carryout, and now traders are looking for 289. So is the USDA going to confirm that on Friday and keep this bull market intact? That's going to be something to watch out for. The other thing we saw today, soybeans, obviously a lot of upside action. This weekly chart from the Grain Hedge trading platform just shows how far we've made this run from the lows back in March around 850 all the way up to today, closing at 1180, but trading as high all the way back to 1189 and a quarter, the high today, not ironically, but in fact as a result of, I think, if we go back to the most previous high, that as well was 1189 and a quarter, set back August of 2014, and that turned around today after we touched that mark and moved us lower. So as we said last week when we cleared $11, look for $12 to be a quick price target, and that is turning out to be almost the case as we sit here at 1180. I wouldn't be surprised to see us make a run at that, maybe before the report, but if the report is positive, then by all means I think $12 is going to be cleared pretty quickly. Speaking of the report, on Friday at 11 o'clock Central Time, we will be having our live trading room open to anyone who's interested, normally reserved for our trading clients, to get an inside look at what the trade numbers are from USDA as they come out, and also watch the price action. So if you're interested in being a part of our live trade room during the report announcement, Go to our website, grainhedge.com, and you'll see a red button that allows you to sign up to be a participant in our live trade room. And again, that's Friday, 11 o'clock Central Time. Visit grainhedge.com to sign up to be a part of that live trade room. We'll see you tomorrow and talk about export sales. As a GrainHedge trading client, you'll get our technical alerts email first thing every trading day. Technical Alerts is a powerful system that generates quality trading opportunities. Each trading opportunity shows a chart and analysis providing clear price targets and risk potential. Technical Alerts look at historical chart formations and compare the current environment to the past to form concrete trading recommendations. The commodities covered by Technical Alerts includes grains, livestock, crude oil, currencies, bonds, and metals. Start your trading day with the most powerful insight into market direction and improve your trading today. Sign up at grainhedge.com to become a client.